my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
Hey babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I am super excited to get into today's video because today we are doing a pick a card on what is going on in love this week. So before I get started, per usual, check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading for your protection. That's the only way you can get a private read from me. Like this video, please. Don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate it. And check out my radio show as well. It's in the description below and it's for the free. Other than that, pause the video if you need to, okay? And you can pick more than one pile. But we have group 1 with the red stone, group 2 with the yellow stone, group 3 with the blue stone, and group 4 with the green stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the red stone, let's get right into it. What's going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is hidden info. All right, so something is to be revealed this week. Crucial information is being hidden at this time. Investigate and uncover the mystery. So there's something that you guys don't know. You can feel it like in your spirit. Some of you guys, you can feel that there is something missing, and a lot of you guys have a nudge as to what it is, or at least what it has to do with. So the universe is telling you, listen, there is something hidden and it's your job to investigate it, to find it, not to expect this information to come to you, especially if it would be potentially something that would end up, you know, making you feel away, hurting you in some way. It's up to you to find that, not to expect, you know, because not everybody's honest, you know what I mean? And not everyone feels like they need to share certain things, you know, like, I don't know, there's definitely these discrepancies as far as when we should share certain things, if you know what I mean. So tapping into this energy, there's definitely something. Ooh, okay, so for some of you, we have the body talk card that came out. It says extra weight might be gained from a sedentary lifestyle or indulging in fattening foods. This is the body talk card. That immediately made me think of pregnancy. Some of you guys, or maybe one of you guys, maybe this is a message for one person, your body has been feeling weird, you've been eating a lot more. You should investigate that, you know, instead of finding out months down the line before you can, you know, choose to go a different route, if you know what I'm saying. That's something that you need to pay attention to. Also, not to get too graphic, but I'm getting like something with the pH is off for some of you. That is something to be investigated. Either, you know, energetically and spiritually, this person is causing you to flare up, like this person is causing your body to go through changes that make you uncomfortable, or this person is not communicating like that they may be talking to other people, XYZ, that kind of thing, and you're like, why do I feel this way? A lot of secrets. It's not even secrets, it's just like hush hush. That's what I'm getting. Like, there's an energy of a lot of things being kind of swept under the rug or ignored at this time, and it can just multiply and get to it can kind of get out of control. So let's see what else we have. Oh my god. Oh, this is cool. Oh. Okay, so we have loose lips and pretender. So don't be surprised if you're talking to someone and their friends share with you some information, or you have someone coming up to you as a woman or a man this week, because loose lips, someone around you is a gossip or a thief of ideas. Keep your secrets to yourself. Be mindful about who you're sharing this information with, especially if like something's wrong with your pH or something's wrong with your body or out of whack. You know, people can turn it into a negative thing and kind of demonize you for it, or just spread unnecessary drama and rumors about what's going on with you. But I'm also getting this energy of some communication to you about someone that you may be talking to, about a pretender. Someone around you is wearing a mask. They're not who they pretend to be. This may even be the universe revealing to you the person that you used to be interested in. That person may be coming back around, and that's why, you know, you're kind of thinking of these things that happened in the past. When this person comes back around though, the universe wants you to think like, what happened when that person was around though? Remember how they threw off your pH? Were they honest in the past? Like, I'm getting this energy of like things kind of being revealed, and then there's all these other things coming up. Well, this is good. We have rain, recovery, and luck, and then relaxation. So here's rain and recovery. Rain says you may experience tough moments that cause doubts and you to feel low vibrational. Recovery, you will bounce back from love-related issues. So maybe this is a second chance at honesty here. Someone's coming back. With this rain, and then the relaxation and luck, the universe doesn't want you to overthink or panic about things that have happened in the recent past. I'm definitely feeling an energy of someone coming back into your life, and there's just like this reflection on the past. And there's this need to move differently. If you shared what was going on between you and your person, like with your family or with friends, the universe is saying, okay, think about that. You got to do that differently this time. If this person, you know, threw off your pH or, you know, made you, you know, have any sort of flare up, you definitely want to address that with that person, because it's just not going to work for you to constantly be trying to, like, you know, do different remedies to keep you regular, if that makes sense. Like, you have to have open communication, like, okay, why is this happening? You know, you got to dig deeper and figure it out if you're going to consider messing around with this person again. Relaxation, a time of rest and relaxation is needed, a much needed break after a period of hard work. Luck, you will have luck in money matters, which is exciting. So there may be someone new coming around, or you may have an opportunity to build with someone from the past. We have the Predator card that came out last. Someone sees you as a target and plans to come in for the kill. Think on your toes. So someone may be seeing that you're experiencing luck and that you're actually recovering from all of the things that you've been through, and they may want to, you know, a cut. They may want a piece of that foundation, a piece of the pie that you've, you know, kind of built up for yourself. So just be mindful and careful, because all of this energy is just like, yeah, you guys, it looks like you were dealing with a little boy or a little girl, someone childish, and someone who doesn't practice like intimacy health. Certain words like flag YouTube, so I'm trying to like dance around the point, but I think you guys get it. Three of Cups, Page of Wands, this is someone very childish, someone who doesn't even get checkups, someone who doesn't think they need to, someone who doesn't think they need to disclose who they're messing with, because you don't need to know all my business. It's not about knowing your business, it's about, if me and you are getting together, I absolutely do need to know your business. It's not because I'm being nosy, it's because, don't even get me to go on a rant. People are so dumb these days that I don't know why, that's just so triggering. So immature. But we have the Four of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups. So look at this, you guys. This is what I see for you this week. Someone is coming back around. The tides are changing for you guys, and you're having an opportunity to, you know, level up financially, like maybe get a promotion or start your own business, etc. I see this person coming back as a distraction. I'm seeing a lot of the past come up, but Four of Swords in reverse, that's an energy of someone who isn't willing to address the past. So it's like, I don't feel like they deserve to move forward with you if they're not willing to address the past, because that's the only way to truly get over it and move forward. I had someone come back in my life before, and they were like, well, I didn't think you were still, you know, angry about that stuff. I didn't think, you know, you were still mad about that stuff. I mean, I was a kid. They weren't a kid, but you know not even how people talk. So he's like, I was a kid. And I'm like, I can't forgive you for something you haven't apologized for. I can, but it would be for me. If you're gonna come back, then it's like, you do need to take accountability for what you've done. It's not about forgiveness even, it's about accountability. Like, sure, I can forgive you and let it go so I can move on with my life, but if you want to come back into my life, you need to take accountability for the past. Otherwise, it's gonna come up in some way, shape, or form. So we have the Nine of Cups. someone sees you flourishing, someone sees you moving on, and they're coming back, and I don't see them taking very much responsibility, and the universe is trying to show you, like, listen, these are all of the things that happened with them. Remember that. That's not really something you want to sweep under the rug. Especially, you know, pay attention to the timing of things. We got the World card coming in here. There is a huge change of tide, like, coming for you guys, group one, and it's going to affect your finances, your life purpose. Like, you're leveling up in so many ways, not just in a romantic way. You're going to have better quality offers with people who have their own stability and their own foundation built. And this person is coming back because they see that, you know, you're someone who has access to everything that the universe has to offer, and maybe their childishness has prevented them from doing the work to be in the same boat as you. So now they're just trying to get that from you or be a part of your story and leech off of you. And I don't like that. I don't support that, and I'm not with that. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Like, you guys have done so much work to repair your heart to the point where you are still able to love and you still choose to love. Throw the whole man away. Throw the whole girl away. Bye. I'm so sorry. I'm just not interested in this energy. I don't like that for you. I think of, you know, anyone I read for more as a friend, and I would not tell any of my friends. Like, if I was doing this reading for a close friend of mine, I'd be like, so anyways. That's what I have for you guys today. Check me out on Etsy if you want your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Check out my radio show, it's free in the description. And that was your pal. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group two with the Yellowstone. Let's get right into it. What's going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is love gain. At the bottom of this one, it says a love connection is starting and strengthening. So this could be something new. This could be something that is strengthening, like a current connection that's already ongoing, but we're finally chipping away at some layers here. So that's really exciting. But a love gain. Let's see what else is going on for group two and love. Ooh, we have a new home. Beautiful. There's that. You will obtain a new home or more stability and security is what it says at the bottom of that one. Very exciting. So this could be building a solid foundation with someone for sure. Your intuition told you to stick it through is something that I just heard, to be patient. We have intuition and luck, so it's just like this was always the time it was going to happen, whether you worried about it or not. And you had a period, you had a moment where you were just like, I have to surrender to this energy, mainly because I'm getting the same message from the universe over and over again, and I've done what I could to get into alignment. So I know that I'm in alignment. I know that I'm ready for a relationship. I've done the work to be able to handle a relationship, so that I know I'm in alignment with it. You know, I'm a great person. You've done the work. You've cleared, you know, anything that would have been holding you back. Intuition, the vibes you're feeling may not seem logical, but you are on point. Trust your inner guidance. Love it. And then we have luck. You will have luck in health matters is what it says at the bottom of that one. I'm getting a mental health energy with that one, where it's like your next person will be very complimentary to your mental, like they're gonna be someone who makes it easy for you to love, makes it easy for you to trust, because they don't play with you that way. Is the way that I'm hearing it. It's like they don't play those games. Like, you know, like there's certain people that just play certain games, and this person would consider that to be across the line. So like, okay, so like for an example, there's some people out there who will try to, you know, make you jealous, because, you know, making you jealous then means they're gonna get more affection. The person coming through doesn't play those games. They would consider making their partner jealous crossing a line, crossing a boundary. So you're very lucky in love with this person coming through. That is super exciting. Also, this is a weekly reading. Not everyone who chose this pile is going to have someone come into their life this week. We got to be realistic about it. So let's say this is a reading for the next few weeks, but also this is a love gain. So this is you getting a whole lot closer to where you want to be. We have opportunity and magnify. Magnify. Something you may have overlooked will bring you new insight and clarity. And then opportunity. An opportunity has been missed is what it says at the bottom of that card. I'm sure you guys can guess what that is talking about, but I'm gonna let the tarot cards confirm before I, you know, oh. Well, someone definitely missed out. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Strength card in reverse. I just heard I'm not ready. King of Swords, a bit of a stubborn energy, especially considering the other surrounding cards. We got the Five of Cups here. Three of Pentacles in reverse and Strength in reverse, and then Five of Cups in reverse with the King of Swords. This is honestly what I thought, but it does feel like it feels like they feel it. Someone missed an opportunity with you, and it's like now you're paired up with the new person. And here's the thing, you know, we have multiple soulmates, and I try not to get hung up on the words themselves, like the terms that we use to describe these different kind of partners, so that we don't get hung up on like identifying like just one person, like, oh, this is my soulmate. We all have multiple soulmates, multiple people that we can connect with on this earth, and someone missed out and they feel it now. It's genuine, to be honest. I mean, I'm not gonna go so far as to say I feel bad for this person, depending on how your last situation went, but someone definitely regrets the opportunity that they had with you, because it's like you just took the freak off into the stratosphere. We got the Magician and the Nine of Cups. You were like, it's like that thing on TikTok, fine, I'll do it myself. Like, it's that type of energy where it's like, okay, you're not gonna work with me on this. You know, you don't wanna build a foundation. You don't want to create a life with me, be in a relationship with me. I'm gonna build myself up. Nine of Cups. And then we have the Magician. I'm gonna tap into my own personal power and manifest my next partner towards me. And now they're coming through. Nine of Pentacles. With their own foundation built as well, and they actually have something to offer you. So there's definitely some shifts going on this week for you guys. You'll feel this energetically. If you have someone from the past hitting you up, it's because they, ooh, at the bottom of the deck we got the Empress. The bottom of the deck we have the Empress. That is the underlying energy. Bottom of the deck in tarot represents the underlying energy, and this is why I said, like, a new person may not come through this week for all of you, because this is a love gain. This is a timeline shift where it's like it's finally happening, where you're finally being put in alignment with your next person. So they're going to come through pretty soon. But the underlying energy is this Empresshood that you've been brewing and working on, and like all of this personal growth that you've been achieving. And someone is feeling like the rip apart of energy. So that's why I'm saying, like, don't be surprised if someone hits you up from the past, because they can feel, it's like they can feel they're not your person anymore. I don't know how to describe this. Like, they can feel that the universe, they feel the shift. They feel the shift. So yikes, that's tough. And I don't even feel like, oh God. Queen of Cups in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse. It's just a learning lesson. That's why I'm saying I don't even feel like, yeah, that's what they get. Like, you know, after you mature to a certain level, especially when it's your situation you're talking about, you don't even look at people of the past like that's what you get. And you know, it's just like, it's just unfortunate. King of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. I'm glad this came out this way, because this is a lot of times the case and a lot of people don't acknowledge that. Queen of Cups in reverse, in some ways you weren't ready as well. Whether it's because you went tit for tat with this person instead of pulling back your energy, or whether it's because you had a lack of boundaries. You're still equally responsible for kind of what happened here. You know, no one can do something to you that you don't allow, type of thing. So the universe is like, King of Pentacles in reverse, this person didn't have anything to offer. Queen of Cups in reverse, you didn't have the emotional stamina to get out of that situation before all of that damage happened. Like, it's a learning lesson on both parties. But with that being said, we're truly on to bigger and better things, and things are looking up for you guys. So let's see. Lesson learned. Let's move on. We have in the hand and the Horseman. Beautiful. Herald of change, and the universe is your partner is what it says at the bottom of those. We have stranger and eyes of the eagle. There's those two. Stranger, curiosity, yeah, this person may be watching you online. Also, eyes of the eagle, rising above the fray. So if this person comes back and they kind of trigger some old emotions, or they try to, you know, get in some sort of argument with you, you'll be able to pull back your energy and you know, move on responsibly, because it's just like we're past that. We have the galactic mushroom and the joyful muse. The divine matrix and joyful muse inspiration. So tapping into the future for you guys, it's definitely going to look like you guys are a creator at this point. You've learned to be a magical manifester, the person that, you know, kind of calls the shots, and you're a step outside of the matrix, kind of able to see everything better. And you know when you see a narcissist, you know when you see someone who's not going to, you know, be good for you. So moving forward, there's new things coming in, but that's what I have for you guys this week. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel. That was your pile. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 3 with the blue stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is reversals. This one says the situation is currently in a decline. So this could be like, okay, we're getting to the nitty-gritty of the situation where it's like, okay, we actually have to work through some of more of the dense energy. The puppy love is kind of falling away. The first, what do they call it? Like I guess the honeymoon phase. That's not the word I'm looking for, but it's like, okay, we're getting to the real. We're actually getting to know each other. Also, this could be things kind of cooling off if you've been in a fight with someone recently, haven't been seeing eye to eye with someone, and things have been kind of intense in that way. Beautiful. I'm glad to see this. We got resolutions and justice, and then we also have hermit mode that came out. So you may be in a separation with someone and they're finally kind of coming around. We have hermit mode, and then land came up too, so we'll see what that's all about. But justice, this one says you will receive karmic justice for the wrongs done to you in the past. Wrongs are made right. And then we have resolutions. You'll experience a peaceful resolution to your issue or situation. All is well. So yeah, you guys, tapping into this energy, it feels like things are kind of coming back together. A situation that was kind of really heated and intense in a negative way is cooling down, and it's like, okay, we're able to make amends, we're able to find peace, and also some karma may be dealt out a little bit with that justice energy, but you would know whether or not that applies to your situation. Someone would have had to completely, like, you know, do you wrong for that to be the case. For the most part, I don't really feel a lot of karma. I feel like more positive energy than anything. Hermit mode, you may be feeling the need to spend time alone and contemplation to find yourself again. I feel like that's a current energy that you've been in for a little while, or this may be the energy that you're moving into because things are getting, you know, heated, and it's just like, okay, we got to cool off. We got to take a step back here because this isn't working. And then land. Hard work and perseverance is the only way through. There is no easy way out. So I like that energy, because a lot of times people don't get to experience long-term relationships, or people don't get to experience all that a relationship has to offer because they give up after the honeymoon phase away. It's just what it is. Like it happens with like literally every relationship. Any relationship, regardless how long people have been married, has experienced a low point or has experienced the decline of that energy. So it's just like, this is very normal. hard work and perseverance is the only way through. There is no easy way out. It's just like the universe is saying, okay, these are two people that at the end of the day have a lot of potential together. I'm gonna make it so you guys can work together. So we're gonna keep going. We have answers and bad juju. At the bottom of bad juju, it says someone is sending you negative energy. At the bottom of answers, the answers you seek will be found. No longer will you be in the dark and confused. So the truth is coming out as well. Someone may have had another person hanging on the side. A lot of us do, to be honest. Like, a lot of people have a plan B. And, you know, that plan B is sending you negative energy because this person is stringing them along. So when they're coming back together with you, it's all going to have to be put out on the table. You're getting answers to the questions. Is that really a friend? Who is that to you? Who is that to you? You know, be honest. As I cut the deck, we got the Hermit card. Some of these were, or one of these were already flipped over. So let's see what we get. What are the messages for group 3? What does group 3 need to know? Messages for group 3. Ah. Oh, I like that. Okay. Yeah, this is really good. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. This is someone having like a newfound sense of being willing to work on something. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They're no longer, you know, avoidant of the hard work that needs to be done to keep a relationship together, you know? And it just is what it is. It doesn't mean your relationship's bad just because there's dense energies. It's just like when you have a totally different upbringing, a totally different soul from another person, choosing to collaborate is gonna take some adjustment. It doesn't mean your relationship is bad. It doesn't mean the relationship is doomed. It's just like, this just is what it is. So I feel like both parties were not expectant of that, and both parties kind of just wanted things to be fun and lighthearted. Maybe your person just, like, you know, didn't even take the relationship seriously when they first got into it, so they kept their plan B around, but then their plan B started to get a little dicey, and then it got in the way, and then it was like, okay, the relationship wasn't as fun for them anymore. It turned into, like, you know, some playful banter, into like tit for tat. Now we're going at it with each other. You know, maybe on your part, you expected things to always be kind of lighthearted and fun. And then once you started to feel that energy shifting and you got closer to the denser parts of what it is to be in a relationship, maybe you started to freak out, or vice versa, whatever. But we have the Everything is Fine card, which is the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the truth of the matter is, everything is not fine. And both parties said, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I'm not going to work on this anymore. This isn't working for me. There's a lot of stubbornness that kind of happened here. So we got the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. I see both parties coming back together and more control of their emotions. So I really like this for you guys, because it's like a situation where I feel a total rebirth here too. It's a situation where it's like, okay, Four of Pentacles, we need to kind of like be more in control of our emotions if we're gonna Knight of Wands move forward. So on to bigger and better things. But listen, someone is still dragging their feet, but things are still coming together. That soulmate energy is gonna bother them, and it's going to call to them until they address it. So we have the Two of Cups here. That's like soulmate energy, or an energy of having like a really intense connection with another person. Three of Wands though, both parties have to choose this in order for this to move forward and in order for it to work. So I feel like someone may be dragging their feet. So what I'll say is, take away what you can from your previous experience with this person, and make sure you're on your P's and Q's. So if this person starts to slip back into old habits, you can kind of hold them accountable. And that's one of the beauty of relationships, you know, where that devil energy will attack you and tell you, like, you know, you can't, you know, and really just overcome you. having a partner, someone you're working with, kind of helps you to keep yourself accountable and keep you on track. So I feel like someone feels the connection to a cups and they want to move forward, but there's still something that's out of alignment here. I feel like it's still going to take a little bit more time, but things are coming together. We got the Sun, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse, they've at least had the realization that things aren't all bad in the situation, and they had the realization that things can move forward. The Sun card in reverse is more about, I don't know how it can move forward, but it feels like because of all that I've done. So this person may feel like they've really kind of done some things to you that cross the line, and they feel like they won't get another opportunity with you. King of Wands in reverse, that's up for you to decide, to be honest. Are you going to move forward with this person or no? Because there is such a thing as like saying enough is enough, and you know, you don't have to have the same natured relationship. That Sun card in reverse is definitely like a different type of connection. Like if things are going to move forward, they're going to have to be different type of energy. So it's up to you to decide what you want to do. But I do see someone coming along, and at the end of the day, everyone doesn't get communication, you know. You don't always have the opportunity to like really get that closure that you need. So even if you want to move on to bigger and better things, to a different relationship, at least give yourself that closure so you can just be like crystal clear and sure like that cycle is over, so that you can move forward. You know, don't allow this energy to linger. Don't allow a cycle to still remain open if you have an opportunity to close it, because that could be what's the holdup for you and everything that you want for yourself. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys this week. Check me out on Etsy in the description if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Also check out my radio show. It's free in the description. And that was your pal. I'll talk to you later.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.
All right, group 4 with the green stone. Let's get right into it. What's going on in love for you guys this week? So the first card that we have that was under your stone is Scepter. This one says your energetic output is attracting others and situations into your life. Be mindful. You guys may be doing a lot of manifesting this week, and the universe is telling you the reason that you felt intuitively called to manifest this week is because it's a very powerful week to you. So listen to these calls, you know. Listen to this call. It's for a reason. Also be mindful that whether or not you choose to use the energy can either use you or you can use it, okay? So you know, don't be a product of your own negative thoughts and self-limiting beliefs this week. Even if you're not completely a changed person and you still kind of frequently are overtaken by, like, you know, your thoughts, you know, negative thoughts, still be mindful of that and nip it in the bud right when it comes up, because for whatever reason the energy around you is very powerful. Oh, that's cool. We have healing and spring. Spring, a new cycle is beginning. It's time to take action. The situation will be healed is what it says at the bottom of healing. Ooh, this is interesting. We have opportunist and rain. I feel like someone took advantage of, you know, you being naive. Someone took advantage of your heart. Someone took advantage in some sort of way. And there's an opportunity to start a new cycle, like either without this person or with this person. That'll be up to you. But there is an opportunity for healing. I feel like there's going to be some sort of communication here. At the bottom of rain, it says you may experience tough moments that cause you doubts. At the bottom of opportunist, it says someone has their eyes on you for their advantage. Someone like kicked you when you were down, or they saw that you were someone who wanted or needed love because of what you had been through in the past, and they were just another repeat of the past. And I feel like some of you even explained to this person like what you've been through, and that's why it hurt that much more, because it's like, I told you that I had been through this, and you pretended to be so understanding and receptive, and then literally did the same thing. Like, huh? Some people are just like, they just don't get it. We have Hanu and legal. Legal is interesting. Something official needs to be taken care of. Legal issues or a need to finalize something. So for some of you, it's time to put that nail in the coffin and move towards your new beginning. For some of you, this is finally going to be an opportunity to talk to the person who may have taken advantage of you, whatever way that, you know, for some of you it may be worse than others, but there is an opportunity to like face your past. A situation requires more patience than you would think. Find comfort and peace in waiting. So that's like an energy of the universe telling you to get ready so you don't, or wait, be ready so you don't have to get ready. Because this can happen any day now. And if this person comes in and you haven't already thought about what it is you're gonna say, what it is you want to do, you may be, you know, moved to do something that you don't want to do. Like for me, a part of my shadow side is impulse control. I have like I have the worst impulse control ever. And it gets me into trouble because no matter how bad it is, I still have the same level of impulse control. Like it could be something as simple as, oh, let me go out to eat even though I have food that I can make at home, and then I choose something really bad to eat. Or it could be as bad as like, let me stay the night even though I know that this person does not care about me. Like impulse tells me to do it, let's just do it. Like that's one of my things. So like something that I have to do before I like go out, for an example, if I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, I know how many drinks I'm gonna have. I know if I'm gonna stay or go. I know how many clubs I'm gonna go to for the night. I think about it beforehand so that once I'm in the moment and someone's like, hey, you want to come to us to this third club? I'm like, no, because that's not on the list. Or if it's like, hey, let's do another round of shots and I'm already at my 3-drink maximum, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting shit-faced and ending up somewhere, who knows? You know what I'm saying? So like, this is an energy of being ready so you don't have to get ready. I have a very imaginative mind, so for me, I'm constantly thinking of things that could happen and what I would do or say in the moment. That's like kind of embarrassing, but not really. I think a lot of people do that. But this is an energy of definitely doing that. Planning, what would you do if this person came back? Don't think about whether or not you want them to come back. Think about what would you do if they did come back, so that you know what to do. Because the universe is saying like, everything is happening so quickly. It's like 8 of Wands energy. Like this is coming out of nowhere, and especially since this is a person you have a history with, like they already kind of have pull with you. And regardless of how much you think you may despise this person, if they come back and they're finally telling you everything that you've always wanted to hear and it feels really genuine, you know, you may do something that isn't good for you. So it's just about being mindful so that you don't end up in a situation like back in another cycle. You have an opportunity for a new beginning. Is this judgment? Yes, it is. You have an opportunity for a new beginning here, and you have an opportunity to close a cycle. We have the Judgment card and the 6 of Cups in reverse. You have the opportunity to set free. For one, you don't want to create more karma by, you know, getting back at this person. Their karma will be that they don't get what you have to offer. It's like you were the best opportunity they were gonna have, and their karma is, you know, having to basically kind of slum it out because they can't have you. Don't feel the need to go, you know, back and forth with this person. You also have the ability, Knight of Wands, to move forward if you'd like to. We have the 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups in reverse, so I don't see that things would end up the way that they did in the past, at least. But even so, you want to decide if that's what you want before that person offers you a new beginning. Like, so say this is someone who never took you seriously and now they're coming in and they're offering you like, you know what, I would like to be in a relationship with you. Do you still want that? Do you still want that? Can you see this person in your future? You know, is this truly the person that's going to be able to give you everything that you want and need? It's like 50-50 because we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So some of you are like, yeah, this is, you know. But we also have the 9 of Cups. So at the end of the day, even if you say yes and you go for it, know what you want beforehand. Listen to what they have to say. Take some time to make your decision too. If this person is trying to rush you into a decision, they're still not being fair to you. They're still not being considerate of what you want and what you need. That is a red flag. If someone is trying to force you to make a decision on the spot. You know what I hate? I hate when people say things like, because it's like, let me say it. Let me tell you how I feel. I hate when people say, like, because it's kind of manipulative when people are like, I know you may never want to talk to me again. You know, I know you may never want to be in a relationship with me again, but I would like to just be friends. Like, let me tell you what I want from this. Don't try to tell me how I feel. Don't Drake me, okay? Don't write a song about how I felt in that moment. Have you guys heard that song? I forget the title, but it's like, probably made you try to want to hit the streets on everything, like when Drake was rapping about, anyways, that's not the point. But it's just like, don't tell me how I'm feeling and what I want. Let me tell you how I feel. Say what you need to say. That's your job. That's it. So anyways, I just kind of went on a little rant there. But 10 of Wands in reverse, 9 of Cups. You have the tools to get out of a situation that's not for you now. So even if you do choose to get back into this situation, you don't have to end up on a whole nother cycle with this person if you keep your wants and needs at the forefront. Because even if you say, okay, I'm going to give them another chance, once you start to see that they're not doing what you need to do, just know you don't need to continue to work with this person. 9 of Cups, you really do have everything you need. High Priestess, you guys are a lot more in tune with your intuition, so don't lose that. And the best way, you know, to handle this situation is to already be prepared for it. We got the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. That's what I was saying. Things kind of happening very quickly, and like, it can easily kind of catch you off guard, and then you could easily make the wrong decision. So just know what you want to do, but this is what's happening for you guys this week. Check me out on Etsy in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. Like this video, please. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate it. And check out my radio show. It's free in the description. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I'll see you in the next one.
Tune into my radio show where I pull cards and play all the bangers on Station Head in the description.